My next memory is waking up on a recliner and my friend was choking me.
The first time I ever got stoned, I think I was 17. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was at a party. It got busted, and someone's hid a bag of weed in my jacket that I had left on a couch.
That really happens.
Yeah, and I remember we were no, it wasn't on a couch. It was in a bedroom, and my friend went to go get the sweatshirt, and he found the weed in the sweatshirt and was and just put the sweatshirt under his armpit, and we all just left, and he was just like, hey, I think someone hid something in your fucking sweatshirt, because the sweatshirt was under the bed and it wasn't where you left it. And then we opened it, it was a fucking bag of weed.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
And then you were like, guess what, motherfucker?
No, I was like, my cousin was like, oh, this is dope. And I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, what do we do with it? And he was
were you like, should we tell the cops?
No, yeah, I was such a fucking sweet kid growing up. I was so adorable.
Well, they teach you to be so scared, and if you're a good
kid,
you're
all my
scared.
other cousins were just fucking not bad kids, but they were doing fucking wild shit. And then they were just like, all right, we'll bring the sweet kid, because if anyone stops us, we're just like, what are you talking? We're taking care of our adorable sweet cousin. And I'm like, oh, I don't know any better.
Let's hide weed in the sweet kid.
And I remember just being like, what do we do with it? And he was like, we smoke it. And then I remember that was when we got stoned for the first time. Yeah. Oh God, it was great. What
was it like for the first time for you?
I just remember it was like film. You know, everything felt like film. You know, there was that thing going. And then I remember I ate a bowl of Reese's Puff cereal.
Hell yeah, man.
And I just laughed into my bowl. I was so stoned.
Yeah.
And then we watched Chappelle Show and then Killing 'Em Softly on HBO.
Okay, cool.
And that was dope.
Yeah, what a night. You made a whole night out of it.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
First time for me, I was at a party and I was sitting in a deck chair. Mm-hmm. You know those chairs that are 90% plastic, but then they put the shitty plastic foam cushion on it. And I was just sitting in one of those, and me and my friends were just sitting around a table, and we all agreed we were going to do it for the first time. I remember being mad at my friend because it was his second time. And I was like, dude, we were supposed to enter this together. Uh-huh. And so I was the last one out of my friends, but we were still 16. Okay. And I just sat in the chair and I was like, this is the best chair. Oh. You did it. Dude, we used to do this thing where we get stoned at my friend's house, and then we would walk to, there was a golf course, because Connecticut. And then we would just chill on the green of the golf course, and we would pass around a bottle of Malibu. And we were like, yeah, we're fucking doing it, dude.
Oh, dude. Me and my cousin would drink Southern Comfort because we thought that was alcohol.
Yeah. Remember all the things we thought were alcohol?
Oh, my God. You remember when Four Lokos were around?
Dude, I had a Four Loko experience with my friend Nikki, where... it was our friend's birthday. We were all in Pennsylvania for whatever reason. And we were like, we got to find these things because we heard they were back on the market. Yeah. And we found them in the back room of a liquor store's back, or a pizza place's back room was a liquor store. Okay. So it was just something they did after 8 o'clock or whatever. And we found them and we drank a lot. And then my next memory is waking up on a recliner and my friend was choking me.
I drank one and we murdered a guy. I remember just drinking one and puking everywhere.
Well, so much.
So bad.
Because it's caffeine, for those who don't know. Yeah. Caffeine and sugar and juice and liquor. Oh. Did you grow up in an environment where you guys were always roasting each other?
Yeah, it was a lot. I had a lot of cousins. There was 8 original cousins. Yeah. And my grandmother raised us a lot, so on summers we'd all hang out, and then we would all I would get picked on just furiously. Yeah. Just all my cousins would pick on me.
Youngest?
So fucking. I was the middle one.
Okay.
I was also the fattest and the smallest.
Yeah, that's what happens.
My parents weren't together. Yeah. So there was a lot of shit for them to work on. You know what I mean? They were just like, whatever. It's like, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, you only see your mom on the weekends, like shit like that. I'm like,
Sure. You know that old bit.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, like it was just sad. But I think that definitely toughened me up.
Mm-hmm.
So like now that it was later in life, I'm just like, oh, okay, nothing you can say can make me feel as terrible as all the shit my cousin said.
Yeah, right? Yeah? It does get better.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And also my mom was like a smartass, and my dad too.
They give it to you?
Yeah, they give it to everybody too. My dad is like a notorious like just shit talker. Not like shit talker, but he'll like fuck with you. He's a big sports guy. So he's just big and Mexican, so he's just like, very confident.
Sure, I get it.
He was
that alpha mentality.
Yeah, very
bang, bang,
machismo. Yeah. Dodgers, that kind of guy.
Did you do you feel like you got bullied, or do you feel like you were just part of a cycle?
No, I don't think I got
like a
bullied, but they definitely picked on me.
Yeah.
And I would like pick on them back, and then they would just sock the shit out of me.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it was a lot of bullying, I guess. And then it was like, this is how funny it was. My cousin ended up like kind of getting into drugs. And then he like cleaned up and became sober. And like the steps where you have to like apologize for all the shit you haven't.
Yeah, were you a step?
Yeah, my cousin like Candy was like, I'm sorry for beating you up as a kid. And I was like, no, we're just kids and shit. He's like, no. No. I'm sorry. And I'm like, no, it wasn't that bad. He was like, no, Frank, it was bad. And I was like, what? And he was like, no, I have to apologize. I'm like, oh shit. And then he was like, one time. I'm like, what? He was like,
you're being a pussy, right?
Yeah. I'm like, what do you mean? He was just like, one time we convinced you to eat an M&M that was in Ronson's asshole, and we didn't tell you.
No.
I'm like, you guys are the fucking worst.
Oh no.
It wasn't in his asshole, it was in his butt. It was pretty bad. Yeah, it was fucked up.
Is there much of, I guess if you had to have a choice.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll take the one in your butt.
I remember them being like, yo, you want an M? I remember specifically like, yo, you want an M&M? And I ate it, and they all just died laughing. I'm like, what? And then like, they never told me until like much later. It was hysterical. Really. it's fucking funny, dude.
But everyone's alive, and now you have that story
so it's great. And so in the end, I won. So
90% of the people are alive.
Yeah.
Shit, man. I always just saw, I got picked on a lot too, but I always just saw it as like, you just earn your spot.
Yeah.
Like you're picked on for a certain amount of time, and then you get to a place where you could start like coming back to people.
Yeah.
And then you earn their respect, and then
Earning
you destroy everyone.
Is really important.
Yeah, man.
I remember in high school, the group that I hung out with was like, they were seniors. I was like a freshman or sophomore.
Mm-hmm.
They were like the cast outs of like the seniors and stuff. And I remember like going up to like kind of hanging out. And there was one girl who was like bigger than everybody. She was just a shit talker. And I remember like, she was like making fun of me a lot, and I was just really quiet. And then she was just like, what, you got something to say? And I was just like, do you like boxing? And she was like, of course I love boxing. Why? And I was like, well, do you want to get on your knees so I can give you 2 shots to the mouth? And
shit.
It leveled everybody. Mind you, extremely disrespectful. But
absolutely.
I mean, it was funny. And then like,
but you're also, it's in self-defense.
Oh, absolutely. And she whooped my ass.
Yeah.
But after that, everyone like was like, he's funny. Like Frank's cool. Yeah.
And what a cool thing when there's nothing like people thinking that you're funny, because you don't have to be good looking.
Nope.
Or you rich.
No.
But if people think you're funny,
and you're just fun to be around,
it's real nice.
Yeah.
Cool, man.
I dated girls in high school that I remember were just like, I remember just being like, there was like a few girls I dated where I'm like, oh yeah, this is gonna last a month. Like it can't be funny for this long. Yeah. Like she is so out of my
I only have one joke, and it took place right before that fight, and now I got nothing. And I'm still riding high off this. Yeah, man, because there's an implied like confidence and intelligence in being funny.
Yes.
And I think people see that, and I think people are inspired by that sometimes.
It's also magic, they see
for sure.
They like, I've had people hit on me and then just be like, oh no, I'm not who you think. Like that's just that's not.
Thank you so much.
much again for watching Mike in the Morning. Ooh, I appreciate you being here so much. You know who else I appreciate? The sponsors of this channel. They give $5 every month, get 5 extra things, and one of those things is getting their name on screen at the end of the video. So here's that. Where can people find you?
Frank Castillo on Instagram and Frank C Comedy on Twitter.
Awesome, man. We gotta have you back on the I gotta have you back on the Friends and Friends show.
Oh, thanks, man.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much for coming. Just want to get the handshake on camera. Thanks, man.